You know what's also directed at people? A lot of breaking news. Come on. All right, the very first thing I want to talk about is the potential strike just looming there in Hollywood. Everybody's been talking about it for a while, getting scared. But a lot of people are actually making deals. Now, a lot of the crew right now have deals up. IATSE's one. They have a tentative deal right now. And then also Motion Picture Studio Grips and the hair and makeup artists, they have a tentative deal. But the Transpo is the big people we have to watch. They're the most worried about AI trucks taking over their jobs, AI, driving vans. That's a whole thing they're worried about for the future. So that's the one that is sticking right now that might cause a strike. And if that does, I know, Queen, it would happen July 31st if it goes down. And everyone's been nervous. That's why a lot of shows haven't been starting up right now. It's been kind of scary in Hollywood again. Everyone's worried about strike round 2, like 2 years in a row. Hopefully it doesn't happen because we don't need more freaky days coming up. But talking about freaky days, Freaky Friday, everybody, is moving forward. That's right. The second one has officially found a director. And I'm interested to see, how this will be. Of course, we have Jamie Lee Curtis coming back. We got Lindsay Lohan coming back to do this. So hopefully, it's going to be a good movie. I don't know. The first one was fun. It's been a long time. But they found a director moving forward. Nisha Gantra come forward. She actually did a Hulu miniseries called Welcome to Chippendales. And so now she's been signed on to do this. It's supposed to start shooting this summer. So Freaky Friday 2 is happening. What's up, Dave Banner? Good to see you. Everyone's worried about the work, man. We're all worried about the work. And we're excited to see if Freaky Friday 2 will be good. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But speaking of Freaky Friday, that's what's going to be. I'm going to call it a freaky situation overall. Is the crossover between The Bachelor and 911. Now, it seems like the weirdest freaking crossover ever. Trust me. I'm like, how does this happen? Apparently, Jennifer Love Hewitt loves The Bachelor, so she got the crew of The Bachelor to come on an episode of 911, and then The Bachelor himself is involved with this. I don't know, but the episode airs April 4th. It airs this week. And it's a crossover event. A lot of the crew's there, and I don't know how this is going to be happening, but it's the 4th episode this season, and we're getting a Bachelor 911 crossover. I don't know. I know Mike said what. I said the same thing. How is that going to happen? Nope. Sabrina says it's going down. What's up, Captain Action? Good to see you again, man. Nobody is excited about a sequel to Freaky Friday. Yeah, I know. Well, Jamie Lee Curtis, Lindsay Lohan definitely is. Lindsay Lohan definitely is excited. But people have been excited about Roadhouse, everybody. And Roadhouse has been doing fantastic over there at Amazon Prime. There's been so much drama about this movie. It was supposed to go to theaters, they said. That Jake Gyllenhaal said it wasn't. But then the director came forward and said it was always supposed to be that way. And he's like, I'm really pissed off. I'm not even to promote the movie because of this. But Doug Liman was really mad, the director. And Amazon put this thing forward, but whatever. It came out. It dropped on Prime. 50 million views in the first 2 weeks. That's crazy. It's like the highest one for Amazon. They're super excited about it. Again, if you have 50 million watching this, what would it have been if it would have gone to theaters? That's the question. It might have been even better, but unfortunately, never made it. I hear it's a great movie. I haven't had a chance to check it out yet, both to see. Didn't watch either show. Yeah, Queen. I mean, people, I'm Bachelor 911. Who freaking knows what that's going to be? I don't know. But Amazon's super excited about Roadhouse is doing very well, but they're not super excited about Ezra Miller because it took Ezra Miller right out of Invincible because Ezra Miller has all these legal problems. We know everybody. And so Amazon had him cast in season 1 for a voice in Invincible and scientist D.A. Sinclair. And now season 2 comes out and they just replace him without saying anything. Of course, they're going to do something like this. He has not been that popular these days after everything he's had legally. And they got a new actor, Eric Bauza, came forward. He's in X-Men 97 and also Coyote vs. Acne, which will probably never come out, unfortunately, for everyone that wants to see that movie. But yeah, Ezra Miller, he's on the chopping block. He's gone. Legalities will always fuck you up. And more legalities are happening because, of course, the Rust trial, we got more updates on this. Now the Rust... Okay, Hannah Gutierrez-Reed came forward and she said that my trial needs to be redone. I want it all thrown out. I want to start again. And there was a ruling on it. The judge came forward and said, Judge Somers said, no, it's 6. It's what it is. Sentencing will move forward still, and she's still guilty. So unfortunately for her, if she was hoping for a retrial, it's not going to happen. The next big trial for this will be Alec Baldwin in July. And I know he's saying July, please don't come soon enough. He doesn't want that. But if the authority has their way, she'll be stuck around for a long time. But the authority is moving forward over at WB. That is right. of course, James Gunn's talking about this new series, talking about this new movie moving forward. He says he loves it so much, but everyone's asking what's going on. It was announced. When are we going to do this? Now, the authorities, pretty much, it's an anti-Justice League, and it sounds really cool if you ask me, but they haven't had the whole script figured out. It's not all done, he's saying, and for these projects to move forward with casting and all that, it would be the perfect script. And he's got so much happening with Superman. Then after Superman, or actually at the same time, he's going to be shooting, of course, Peacemaker season 2. So he's got a lot happening. I don't think he has time to focus on this right now. He's probably doing some writing on it, but guys, it's going to be a while until we see the authority. I would like to see it though. I really would. But I mean, there might be some backlash from fans. I don't know. There might be because people want to see it. But I tell you, somebody that has a lot of backlash right now is Billie Eilish. And this goes down we talked about last Friday. Billie Eilish put this whole thing forward being like, artists shouldn't be re-releasing their material, and they're just doing it to take advantage of the fans. They're taking money away from the fans for the same content. Why are we doing this? And when she said that, people were saying online, well, that's definitely targeting Taylor Swift. Why is she targeting Taylor Swift? And so they started coming after her about this. Now, she finally came forward. She said, God, I'm not going after Taylor Swift. I do the same thing, too. So it's me. It's the whole business. It's the whole industry. I said
it in the chat the other day. She does the same shit. Yes.
Says this. Here you go, Mike. This is for you. The same thing. She said, it's not me. It's not her. It's just the general thing. And people, please calm down. And sometimes you have to come forward and say these things. She didn't want to be the bad guy. I know she's always the bad guy, but I'm the bad guy. But she won't be the bad guy. But someone that will be the bad guy for Home Improvement fans is Patricia Richardson, because she came forward and said, guys, there's no Home Improvement moving forward. That's not going to happen. There's no reboot happening. Now, Tim Allen came forward and said the whole cast is on board for the Home Improvement reboot. And Patricia came forward and said this. Now, this is kind of funny. I would read what she said. She says, Zach is now a felon. Now that's the whole thing with him and domestic abuse and alcoholism and all that. Taron hasn't acted since he left the show, and he's not an actor anymore. And Jonathan's not really interested in acting anymore. He just wants to write and direct. So we have no show. I haven't heard anything about it. He hasn't heard anything about it. No one knows about this reboot to Home Improvement, even though Tim Allen has been saying everybody is on board. So if you're excited and you heard any news about this, I know we talked about it a while ago, guys, it's not going to happen. Home Improvement, it was at its time. I don't think it's going to come back. I just don't think it will. But someone else that wants to fix their home up is, of course, Aaron Taylor Johnson's wife, because she wants him to be a big star, and she's pushing for him to be James Bond. And I don't really see him as James Bond again one more time, but she's a casting director. She's actually moved into directing too. She's directed him in multiple projects, and she made a joke about this, like, I can direct him in the Bond. Just have me do Bond. He can be my Bond. It'll be great. You'll love him. And honestly, I think that's a pipe dream. And she was joking about it, but I think it's a pipe dream because I don't know, Aaron Taylor Johnson. I know everyone's coming forward. Pierce Brosnan came forward and said he could be the man, but will he be willing to be? I don't know, but we'll have to wait and see. I gotta say, there's something else though that just blows my mind right now, everybody, that I heard about this movie moving forward is a dinosaur Vietnam movie. Now, dinosaurs in Vietnam, I don't know if this makes any sense to me, but Jeremy Piven's getting a job, so good for him, because Jeremy Piven's been gone for a long time ever since he kind of got Me Too'd, and he's coming back, and he's kind of a sleazeball, guys. I'm going to say it right now, so
thank you.
Whatever, he's getting a job again. I've worked with him before, and he's kind of a sleazeball. Not to throw shade at the guy, but some of the stuff he did, whatever. He disappeared for a reason. He's coming back. He's coming back to star in this, along with Trisha Heffler from she was in Lucifer. So they're coming together to do this, and it takes place during Vietnam. And you're like, what the hell is this? Well, it's called Primitive War is the book that it's based off. So it's based off a book from 1968, or it takes place in 1968 at the height of the Vietnam War, and an elite recon unit known as the Vulture Squad is sent into an isolated jungle village to uncover the fate of missing Green Beret platoon who have been attacked by dinosaurs. Yes, dinosaurs in Vietnam. That's going to be some good stuff for Mike and his hot takes later, I got to say. So I don't know if we want to see dinosaurs in Vietnam. I'm excited to see what GR will say about this too. But, it's comedy, right? And it's comedy. Judd Apatow says that comedy is coming back, and it's going to be a big thing in theaters once again. And he said Barbie was a comedy. It was the biggest movie of the year. I'm like, is it a comedy? Yeah, there's comedy aspects. But he's like, that's a comedy. And the 2 or 3 more, and comedy will be huge in theaters again. It's kind of been hurting the box office for a long time. So we'll have to wait and see. But a lot of breaking news, everybody. a lot of breaking news. I'm excited to see what everybody has to say about this. But I don't know. The Dino Vietnam thing is going to be very interesting, and I can't wait to see how that does. I don't know if it'll have Dino DNA, but it really might.
DNA.
Dino DNA.
Bill David Banner, he had to be there to appreciate them.
Yeah,
Appreciate the dinosaurs.
GR, did you see any dinosaurs in Vietnam?
Yeah.
Well, a couple of people look like dinosaurs, but no real dinosaurs.
That's some breaking news, everybody.